Morning, my boys. Today is Sunday, March 3rd, 6:26 p.m. a.m.
One mechanic
I'm
can
gonna do
have
angel
more
number
lives in their
37
hands
because it
in
keeps
one
popping
night
up.
than 100 surgeons. You literally have hundreds of lives in your hands.
So far, angel number 37 for me, or I don't know why I keep saying angel number. The number that's being thrown on my face right now is telling me, like, whatever I'm doing, I'm seeing it. It's happening. Justice is going to be here. New people are going to be coming in my life. The things that I wished for and prayed and did are coming in now. Like all the other numbers, yeah, they will say they're coming in. But there's angel number damn it. Okay. Somebody is watching this and needs to hear what 37 is trying to say. Cuz 37 is a number that is synchronizing with a lot of people. I'm trying to break it down. Okay, it's a prayer or a wish that you wished for, or specific wish. Like, let's say for Christmas, you have a list of things that you wanted, but you did not actually. You have a list of, let's say, 5 things. Let's do animals. So you have elephant, stuffed animals. Let's do elephant stuffed animals, or let's do Pooh Bear. Let's do Winnie the Pooh characters then. Stuffed animals. So you got Eeyore, Piglet, Tigger, Owl, and Kanga. But you only wish for Tigger. You only wanted Tigger. You like all the other ones, but Tigger was your number one go-to thing of all. Out of all of the things, Tigger was your number one. So you keep going to Tigger for things, and advice, and every time you do, you get something back, a number back. But 37 is that every time that you did that, you're getting rewarded, but it's a surprise. It's all the hard work that you're doing. So it's like Tigger is giving you a surprise back. Just watch it closely. Watch out. And 37 brings me to 35. I think because when I turned 37, I felt like I got hit by a train, because I knew about the spiritual awakening stuff. I was learning a little bit more about it, but I didn't understand like how many times you had to fucking wake up, and how many times you had to rip off that band-aid and realize, oh fuck, what was I doing? I fucking forgot. So it does help with me making these videos for you boys, because you boys were the ones that grounded me and kept me on track on what I'm doing. And I don't have a mom to do that. My mom doesn't care. No one cares. Like, it's like I'm a child out in the real world and no one cares. So that's what I'm doing. So let's go to angel number 37, because someone did that. Someone's wishing for something, and Jenny keeps coming up too, the name Jenny. And to me, Jenny was a war name. I was getting Jenny because of the Forrest Gump thing. And they kept yelling at me to run and run. That was like fucking when I was living in Irvine. Irvine keeps popping up. And yesterday I had a freaking meltdown. I had a massive meltdown. because court's tomorrow, and it's gonna be in front of cameras. So all these scientists, or all these, not, I guess scientists, I guess, or these therapists, these I don't know what you call them, doctors, they're gonna analyze me and go, no, she's mentally unfit, she's not right in her head. Of course they're not going to help me. These court systems were made to fail, were made to keep us in one place. Like these teachers, they don't care. So I'm showing the children, my offsprings, when I die, I'm still here. I'm still gonna fight for you. So my kids better not be fucking raping anybody else's kids, or playing anybody else. Because what Sarah Grimling did, what Pam Grimling did to her daughter was fucking disrespectful, was disgusting. Pam, okay, if you look at the Westminster, it's perfect. City of Westminster. That's how I found out when I was going to bars. Because, okay, I'm not smart enough. I'm not smart. And for me to go past a bar, like a law bar, it's not going to happen. So what kind of bars am I going to be at? I'm going to be at the other bars. So, cause that's where my grandma is showing me. So, of course, if someone buys you a beer or alcohol, that's what Lauren Tapia showed me, is that if you go to a bar, like, and you see somebody you like, you buy them a beer and stuff like that. So Lauren Tapia showed me that. That's why I never went to bars, because I don't want that attention. I don't need to. So when I did, yeah, I did get that. I did get people buying me stuff, but I didn't like it. It was only occasionally, and then I stopped drinking. I stopped drinking alcohol. And then I found out, you know what, I'm going to go in the bars high. Like, there's a story behind me going to the bars, but I would go to the bars high and just get Coke, cherry Coke. And occasionally some people will, like, the bartender will go, oh, he wants to buy you an alcohol, a drink. And sometimes, if the bartenders are nice enough and they know what you're doing, they'll come and tell you, hey, he wants to, I didn't say that you ordered a Coke or anything. I'm like, no, just just give it back to him, like, it's fine. Or just say, I'm drinking water, I'm done. And they'll understand. But I get my information, and most of these guys in there, they're drunk as fuck, so they don't have no idea. They think I'm drunk too. So a lot of times they'll just start crying to me. And it's funny because it's like it's like I needed to hear their side of the story on why they are there. It's trauma. It's all trauma, and they're running away from their fucking problems. So, like, for me to take advantage of some, I feel stupid, because it's like, yeah, they're trying, in a way, some of these people, oh yeah, some of them, like this guy Mike, they try to take advantage of you, but to me, I feel bad, because I don't want to take advantage of them, because I have a gift. So it's like, yeah, no, I can't, because my ancestors are right there, and my dad. So my dad brings me people that I can actually deal with. And if they lie to me, or if they even wish me bad, then I feel bad. I really do feel bad for them, because my dad was hard. He didn't care if you're a child or not. He'll step on your fucking neck. He'll throw you against the wall. He didn't care if you were a child or not. So if you're an adult, oh, sorry.
It's very important to have integrity.
So, yeah, I just thought it was funny. My dad's name is
Angel
Don.
number 37 meaning.
Donald.
The number 37 is composed of a combination of the vibrations of the number 3 and the number 7. The number 3 resonates with the energies of joy, inspiration and creativity, growth, expansion and the principles of increase, spontaneity, open thinking, talent and skills, sensitivity and self-expression. The number 3 is the number of the Ascended Masters, and indicates that they are currently involved in your life. The Ascended Masters are helping you to find peace, clarity and love within, and are helping you to focus on the divine spark within yourself and others. They are also helping you to manifest your desires. The number 7 carries the attributes of mysticism.
Colin brings in
persistence of
7,
purpose
my
and
son.
knowledge, the collective consciousness, spiritual awareness, enlightenment and spiritual development, intuition and inner wisdom, psychic abilities and understanding of others. Now and before we continue, I invite you to subscribe and share our channel. Your support encourages us to create more valuable content. Also stay until the end of the video and you will find a unique gift for your life. Angel number 37 is a message from your angels that you are currently traveling on the right path of life, and you are encouraged to persist in this line. The Ascended Masters are with you, giving you guidance and assistance when you need it. Angel number 37 is a message of congratulations from your angels and the Ascended Masters. They are very pleased with the path you have chosen and offer you their help and guidance. Your clear connection with the angels, archangels and ascended masters is ensuring a strong channel of communication, and you are receiving divine guidance every step of the way. Call upon the angels when you feel the need for help and support. You are encouraged to continue on your current path. Angel number 37 is a message that you have the angels and masters working by your side, helping you manifest positive.
You will immediately discover the meaning of the angelic number 37.
I do like to hear what other people have to say.
If you have seen this number regularly, it is quite simply because your guardian angels want to tell you a message. This angelic number 37 is a sign from them, and you cannot ignore it for a better destiny. You will immediately access the full meaning of the angelic number 37. You should know that the angelic realm comes into contact with the world of the living through signs and symbols, and if this number has appealed to you, it is for a reason. So read his interpretation carefully to get the message out. Through the angelic number 37, your guardian angels tell you that you are on the right track. Also, the Ascended Masters encourage you and help you along your way. They are always with you to guide you. They are involved in your existence, and they ask you to have confidence and faith.
This one came out like
The
that.
angelic number 37 announces to you that the angelic realm and the Ascended Masters are working with you to help you manifest positive abundance and good opportunities. You will see that all your past efforts will be rewarded. All the work you have done is well done. Your guardian angels also tell you by showing you the angelic number 37 that they congratulate you. They are happy with the way you have come so far, and they encourage you to follow this path. Also, they offer you their advice and help. You will receive guidance at every stage of your life. Know that at this very moment your relationship with the angelic realm is clear. This ensures an effective, solid, and stable channel.
Yeah, if you're unsure of that, if you're unsure of, like, 36, sometimes you'll be like, you'll just glance and you'll see a 37, and you'll be like, all right. And then it caught your eye, but you're like, I need a little bit more proof. I'm sorry. I just need a little bit more. So can you give me something? And then the next time you'll see like 37, and you're like, okay, I obviously missed a sign back there. So what do I need to look for? Kind of like the
Communication. Whenever necessary, call on the guardian angels for support. Remember, they are all around you and want you to go on the right path. The attributes and vibrations of the angelic number 37 are very strong. This number brings you a lot of positive things. The number 3 represents the energies of creativity, cheerfulness, expansion, growth, talent, sensitivity, assertiveness and skills, while the number 7 resonates with awareness, enlightenment and spiritual
Walt
development,
Disney
knowledge,
brings in
continuation,
28
spirituality,
and
inner
82.
wisdom and the ability to understand others. The Ascended Masters tell you that they are helping you find inner
And
peace
2
and
is
love while
family.
giving you the strength to focus on the divine spark within yourself
That's
and
my
in
dad.
others. Also, they help you to manifest all your desires.
This is me.
You only have to address a prayer to them, and immediately you will have answers to better understand your destiny. The angelic number 37 also brings back to the number 1, since 3 plus 7 equals 10 and 1 plus
That's
0
Colin.
equals 1. Thus, also
Colin
consult the
is
full
connected
meaning of the
to
angelic number 1. However, read also the complete interpretation of the numbers
Tesla
3 and 7
Walt
that make up
Disney,
the number 37.
Kurt Cobain. And let's see what this is about.
Much, Miss Melanie McDaniel. And now let's talk about the number 28. Friends, the number 28 represents times and seasons. Now, it's the number associated with the beginning and the end of a certain God-given timeline. Now, Ecclesiastes chapter 3 lists 28 times and seasons for every purpose that is underneath heaven. So here we go. You ready? Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verses 1 through 8 says,
Colin is
to
also
everything there is a
related to
season, and a
28
time
but
to every
27.
purpose that is under the heavens. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to pluck up that which is planted, a time
Like
to kill,
Colin,
a time to heal, a time to break
that's
down,
why
a
you
time
were
to
going
build
through
up,
so
a time to
fucking
weep
much.
and a time to laugh,
But you
a time
had
to
to
mourn and
go
a time to dance, a
through
time
what
to
you
cast
had to
away
go through, but
stones,
I'm
and
so
then a
proud
time
of
to
you when
gather
you were
stones
organized
together,
for camp.
a time to
You have
embrace,
no
a
idea
time to
how
refrain
proud I
from
was.
embracing, a time to get, a time to loose,
Oh my
a
god, I'm
time to
so
keep and a time to
happy.
cast away, a time to
I'm like, oh my
tear
god,
and a
my
time to
son is
sow,
listening
a
to
time to keep
me.
silence and then
Like,
a time
fuck
to
these
speak,
schools.
a time to
Like,
love
I
and a
don't
time to hate,
understand.
a time of war and a time of peace. Guys, I want you to notice that the first is a time to be born,
Like, how come
and the
he's so
last is a time
perfect
of
at
peace. Now,
home,
we
but
know
at school,
that the
like, I
order
see
is correct when it
him,
comes
like,
to a time to be born, right? But
he's
guys,
not
did
my
you realize that the
Colin,
last
like
one,
how
the
he
28th
was. He
one, is actually a time
changed.
of peace? And the Bible
He was
says
so
in Psalms
happy and full of
37,
energy, and you could see in his
37,
pictures. You could
37,
see in his
mark
pictures,
the
and I
perfect
have
man and
pictures to
behold
prove
the
it.
upright,
The
for
school
the end
district,
of that man
Westminster,
is peace.
the
The
city of
end is
Westminster,
peace. That's your end. So
was
in
trying
the
to kill my
Ecclesiastes
babies.
chapter 3, times and seasons, it
I
begins with being
saw
born,
my
and then
boy
it
Colin
ends with
change.
peace. So that means that the
Something
order is
happened to
correct.
him,
So
and
since
I
the
will
first and the
die
last sequence are in correct order, we can assume that
fighting
the
to
other
find
26
out
are in perfect
who the
order. I mean, why
fuck
not?
hurt my
This
son.
is a real timeline
As
for
a
every
mother,
believer working through
I
every
think
purpose
every
that God
mother
Almighty
should
gives
know.
us. And if you can see where you're at in a certain area
Look
now,
at pictures of
well,
your
the Word of God
boys
declares that you can know
and
what
see,
your next season is.
and if you see
Seasons
something,
are
the
supposed to
spark
be
just went
predictable.
out of them for
So
some
28 in the
reason.
Bible, guys, the word weeks appears
That's
exactly
gonna
28
haunt
times in the
you.
Bible, and that's a measure of time. Boom. So, do you like this kind of video? Do you think it's cool? Well, you go ahead
I
and
was
like
trying to
it
get
right
to
now.
my
Go ahead and
boys. I
push the
took them to
button
the parks.
and like this,
I
and then
tried
be sure to share this. Share this
to
on
get
your
to
own
them and
social
say,
media.
my
Let
boys,
people
I love
know,
you so
and then
much.
be sure
Please
and visit our
don't
website,
commit suicide over
propheticnumbers.com, where I
some
have this
stupid
video
shit you
and
heard.
many
Because
other
my boys
videos. And
saved
friends,
my
we're loading up
life.
brand new videos
With
every
all the
single month.
trauma that I
Thank you
had
so much
going
for
through,
visiting me at
my
propheticnumbers.com.
boys, I needed my boys. They were healing to me. They were my medicine. They were my gift. They were my world. They were my home. They were my everything. And this Pope,
Fear,
Lauren Tapia,
faith,
you need to take
strangers,
responsibility, and your
meet
mom did not
community,
take responsibility. She never
confusion,
did.
meet direction.
Because look at her
Interested?
family.
Meet
Look at
missionary.
your siblings.
Find what God has in store for
You guys go to witch doctors? So, shit, I fucking became a witch doctor within the fucking 3 years. Thank you. I thought it would take longer, but since I was already a witch, it wasn't that hard to find out chemical imbalance. Queen of Swords. let's do...
A whole lot of people made a whole lot of money on this. Our good friend Mr. Gates. Every time
This
I
is
turn
Robert
around, there I
Malone
find
reveals
the
the
Bill and
truth
Melinda
about
Gates
Bill
Foundation
Gates.
looking at me. We have to move through some series of major
Don't
economic
know who this guy is. But
crisis and alarmism
I was just looking through videos.
that played a key role in advancing a lot of the mistakes that happened here. And then we also have Mr. Michael
Who's
Pottinger,
really
who had
running?
deep roots in China.
You have spent a lot
China,
of time reading about and researching and speaking to.
With my brother, what I
powerful
saw with
people.
my brother went to
Who do
anime
you think really
for
runs the world?
comfort. Something about anime gave
You're gonna go
him
there, huh? With the question, who do I think runs the world?
this
So I used
feeling.
to ask the question,
I
who's
don't
got the most
know
power
of
in America? Is it Congress?
something.
Is it president? Is it the CEOs of
And
virtual
with the
governments?
drugs,
We're
it didn't
talking
help.
Google,
And where we
Twitter,
were at
Facebook,
Little Saigon, it did
you
not
know,
help
those
because we were
guys,
really close by
Amazon,
there.
you know, or is it billionaires? Okay, you know, the
And
most
my
richest
mom
man in the
was,
world. Who's got the most
my
power?
mom liked
And you'd be amazed how
Godzilla.
few people
She was
say
a big
president.
Godzilla fan. So my brother
Does it
became
come
a
and
big
go?
Godzilla fan.
You know, the famous quote with Putin that
he would
he says,
watch
you
it
know,
for hours and
American presidents, you
hours.
don't have to worry about it. They're going to be there 4 to 8 years. Some suits are running, you know, and run the country
And my
behind
dad
closed
would be
doors.
complaining.
And he's got a very good point when
You
he
know,
says
video
something like
games
that.
and
Putin.
stuff. He was really good at
But
it.
to me,
My brother
there are
won
a lot of
like a champion for Pokemon.
alliances
At the
being
time,
built.
it
So
was
if you
like
and
one
I
of
were to think
those
about
games. We had to go
aspiration type
to
of
the
people,
mall
okay?
and
You know how they
like
say,
a Pokemon
you
meetout or
know,
something.
well, Michael
I think
Jackson
he was like
eventually got to the
second
point where he
place
got
or
so many
something like
different
that. He was
girls that he
really
started
fucking
trying
good.
with this, and he started trying with this, and a lot of these people in Hollywood have so much sex with so many different people that they become creative and they do dumb
Two of
things,
Pentacles.
right? Okay. Tiger Woods, the reason why he got these girls, because what do you know what it is to be the greatest golfer in the world? And everybody throws their panties at you. You want to judge a guy like that? Why don't you go be the greatest golfer and see what it feels like to be 1 out of 8 billion? You don't know what it's like. So they're kind of trying and
And
experimenting
Tiger
with
Woods
all this
was
stuff,
made.
right?
His parents
It's
made
almost
him
like
like
I'm
that.
so much in a prison jail. Everybody's watching what I'm doing. I
How
want
is
to break the
Tiger
rules a
Woods
little
ever
bit to see what I'm
gonna,
capable of doing.
you
Okay?
know?
So let's go process and dissect some of these guys that make all the money in the world. Okay?
It's sad.
You become a
It's
billionaire.
sad. And then his wife, you know?
And you're still
The twin
dangerously
thing. There's a twin in
ambitious.
there. See?
Not from a good place.
That is sex magic
but more
played.
selfish
That
place.
is a curse.
Okay.
So they
You
were
took over an
cursed. It
industry.
showed me that they
Now
were
you're worth
cursed.
$5 billion. Now you're worth 10. If you're a billionaire,
But their
you're the best at
children,
what you do in your space
their
for the most
children
part, or you help
will
build
break it.
the best
Because
in that
that's
space
what
for
I'm
the
trying to
most
do.
part.
Their
Okay.
children are going to
Cool.
break the curse
So
so their curse doesn't happen again.
maybe your
I
marriage
hope that
didn't
their
work out.
children,
Maybe you're not the
and I
best father
saw,
in
and
the
it's
world.
so cute,
And you're like,
golfing and
well,
stuff. Like,
I want more control. I want more
their
power.
children are not going to know the
I can't be
hard,
president.
the
I don't want to be a
hard
president because
bullshit
if
that
I run
Tiger
for
Woods had
president,
to
they're going to reveal
endure.
the things that I've
Because
done in
it
my
was
life, and God
still,
forbid if that
he's
gets
a
all the
black
light,
boy.
I
He's
don't
a
want
colored
that. That's
boy.
embarrassing.
He
But you
ain't
know what I'm
white.
going to do?
Just
What
like
if I can
tennis.
take over the world?
Serena and
What do I need from an
Serena
SUV?
and Venus.
More than anything, room.
My
I want it to
dad
be roomy.
was like
Accessibility to
rooting
that
for
third row,
them.
that's
He's
important
like,
to me.
they're in
A
my
big truck
neighborhood,
space, because
and I know
people
how
are
hard
big
it
stuff.
was for them. They had to be. My dad was so proud of them, and that was just. It was nice to see, you know,
All your
like
favorite brands are now
they
at
had
Petco.
to go through all that
And at
bullshit for
great low prices.
nothing. When all these kids should have still had the same,
Petco, the health and wellness company.
when all these kids should have the same
Are there other
opportunity.
people like me that
Justice
are
came
driven
out.
by wanting to take over the world? What if we could make the world one place and we make all the decisions for everybody? Because I'm probably one of the smartest people in the world. And you know, that conversation's taking place. Again,
Excuse me.
you really start having that godlike figure. Like, I don't know if you're familiar
But
with George Soros. You know, in one of the interviews he gave to LA Times, he says, I always fancied myself with being a god. Fancied
for
myself with
guys,
being a
it's
god. This is
hard.
an
Like
LA
the
Times interview
temptation
20
is
plus years
fucking
ago. If you type
hard.
in
But if
George
you
Soros,
go,
LA Times
if you
God,
love the
it's the
person
most
that
disturbing
that
interview
you're
to read
with,
about this
A
guy.
you
lot
love
of
the
people are
person
very
you're with,
skeptical
you
about
ain't
him, right?
gonna,
He's like the
you
boogeyman
ain't
of
gonna
a number
hurt
of
them.
conspiracies.
How many people have you heard say I always fancied myself with being a god. He says, but what's great about where I'm at right now is it's no longer
Think about it. Like,
dream. It
fantasy.
became a
Zeus
reality.
has
I
problems.
have a
Hera has
friend who
problems.
has spent a lot of time with
So
super,
yeah, my
super
dad.
powerful people, and he told me about a meeting that he
And
had
it's so
with one
crazy. My dad will
individual
bring me
in
like
particular
these guys,
who spoke about being
and
an
they'll
apex
show
predator.
me symbols
He said
of
that apex predators don't care about
like the
prey,
Greek
and
mythology.
even though
Like some guy just
the prey he was
randomly
referring
happened
to
to
is
show
still
me his
his own
tattoos,
species,
and it had a
it
Medusa.
was really haunting the story the way that was told
He
to
had
me,
a
because
Medusa
you
on
had
his
someone
arm,
who not
and
only
he had
had
Mary
the motivation
praying, and I'm like,
to be able to go and enact whatever
the Medusa
nefarious,
one was
malicious
like,
plan, but also
that's
had
so
the actual
cool.
resources to be able to go and do it. Right, those two things together they're scary, and that was something that really opened my eyes. I'm very non-conspiratorial in the way that I think. I always lean toward,
And
do not attribute to malice that which can be explained by stupidity.
like,
Do not attribute to
for
coordination that
me,
which can be
seeing
explained by
Medusa was
coincidence.
like,
And yet, the more that I read and the more that I learn about things,
was
the more
like,
there seems to be there, right?
Yeah, you know,
like
people are
seeing
offended by different things.
Seeing it come to play.
Some people,
like, I got
being
to see her.
offended
Usually I wouldn't get to see
in
her,
their
but
deepest
it's like that's how you
insecurities, they're
that's how
willing to
you
use their
know that
ambitions to
they're
go
there.
to
It's like
certain
seeing
levels that at that point they're not thinking
it's
about
like
the consequences
someone
of ruining
comes
a lot
to
of people's
you and
lives.
they'll
That's not
have
something they're thinking
they'll
about at that
say
level.
they'll have
So
like the same
Hitler was
middle
offended.
name
When you
that
read
you're
Mein
thinking
Kampf
of,
or you
or
study what Hitler did, he was simply
your
offended. Somebody offended him. So his entire life was about doing
like
what he
my
did just because he
grandmother,
was offended.
Nellie,
Now,
she'll come in
most people who are offended, they do what? They forget about it
as somebody
and they move
that
on.
is
Some of these guys want control. Some of these guys want to make decisions for you. Some of these guys
wanting to
on the money side, at least they go and make money to get power. Some people don't go make money to get power. Some people, Klaus Schwab, they're like, no, I'm not going to go make money to get power.
Example.
I'm going to get power by creating laws and thinking I know what's best for you. So there's a lot of different people that you can put in these types of organizations. You just have to think. Like if you were to think about the commission of the mob, always go back to it. Lucky Luciano created a commission with the 5 families. He was the one that ran the commission, right, of the 5 families. Okay. When you think about what meetings in the world happens where all the powerful people show up, you got the G20, you got the UN, you got the World Economic, you got Davos, you got all these guys that come together.
10-10.
You got
And the
NATO,
other day I had a 10-10
you got
on the card.
so NATO could be like, well, NATO's original.
Now I also did go to Barnes and Nobles,
what was it really all about?
and I was talking to Walt,
There is no
and
USSR. Why are we still funding it?
he was
What's the
telling me
outcome
that
now?
him and his brother
We're
had
still
a
fighting communism, so
what a lot of people
a
might say
falling
is that
out at
those
one point,
organizations
and he
are
went to the Native
so
American and
obvious
he
that they
got
can't be
like
the ones
a
where the real
peace
shit's
pipe,
happening.
like smoking
Right? That's
peace
just the
pipes.
smoke
That's what
screen.
it
The
said.
real shit is the shit that's behind it, and the shit that's behind that, and so on and so
So
forth.
he's telling
In
me
your
I
opinion, do
need
you
to
think
get
that NATO, WEF, WHO,
my sorry for my
that's
sister.
those
My
people,
sister
there's
needs to
no
owe me a fucking sorry.
further
And what
set of
fucking
strings
Lauren
that are
did,
playing the
he ratted himself
ventriloquized
out in
game
court
behind
because
those
he's the
ones,
one that
because
said
that's
I
where a lot of
never
power actually
wanted
lies.
to fucking come out and say I'm talking to.
I don't know. What I will say, listening to you,
What is it?
is with the questions you're asking.
Okay,
I think
to me,
there's a reason why the audience wants to hear what you think about what's going on right now, because you're asking some heavy questions right now, which means you're
what
curious.
Walt Disney
And
did
if I'm the audience,
is
I would
what
like to know
everybody
what
else is
you can
doing.
come up with if you took a deeper
So
dive and
if
really
you want
wanted
to
get
talk
into
to
these
Walt
types
Disney,
of,
you
informations. But
can, and it's
you know,
there. And I don't think you're going to like it.
Get it today.
The United States has fallen. The government is gone. The presidents, there's no more presidents anymore.
Banks close at 5. Job's done. Their middlemen go home.
But crypto never sleeps.
Life doesn't care about business hours, so why should finance? See what crypto can be.
think about what
You know,
makes
the
people are
president's
most
still
addicted to.
freaking
Okay,
argue.
addictive personalities, video games, porn, sex, cocaine, ecstasy, weed, steroids, partying, all of that stuff. But what's one of the most addicting things? That many of those guys can't get. Power. Are you kidding me? Power is like power porn. The porn of having a lot of power and getting the look in people that look at you that are afraid of you. Some people love that.
Yeah.
Some people love that. You know the quote, like, if you really want to test someone's character, give them power. I mean, some people really love.
That's why
having power.
domestic
Take a company and
violence
see some of the guys that they hired. They hired the wrong person
with
at
women,
the top.
they want
The guy
that
was all
power.
driven by power. What happens? Take a president that becomes a president, and he realizes he can use the justice system against his opponent. What happens? They got that power. It's a lot of power to give to somebody, right? Yeah. So, you know, those people I believe are out there. Some of them are 100% money people because money talks, and you can have a lot of influence.
You need funds to do anything, right?
You do. It's going to be the money people.
And you really don't
There's
need
also
money.
the other power players behind closed
Earth is
doors that,
priceless.
you know, in the movie Moneyball,
Ancestors. Haven't
Jonah
you guys
Hill
been enough?
plays, I don't know if I'm saying his
Are
name
you not
correctly, he plays the
entertained?
role of the guy that Brad Pitt is sitting there saying,
Oh,
why is
this
GM of
rain
Cleveland Indians
is the
keep looking at
government's
that guy?"
doing. They've been doing this.
Doesn't get on
Um,
base.
Who the hell are you? Right?
So it's your own
And
people
John
killing yourself.
Maxwell
It's your own
or-
people
or-
killing it. It's your own people
Dale
doing it.
Carnegie
You can
wrote
easily
about
say, you
this
know
book
what?
saying the
I don't
law
want to be a
of
part of
E.F.
this. I quit.
E.F.
I'm done.
Hutton was in the room.
I don't
That
need to
every
work
time
for
the
this
guy was making
government
a
anymore.
decision,
I'm
he
going to
wouldn't
work
make a
for my
decision until
people.
he asked about
I'm
E.F.
going to
Hutton.
work for my friends and family
So
that
here's
I
what we got.
love.
So
I want to work for
here's a
somebody I
proposal.
love
Okay,
and
great.
care for.
Hey, E.F. Hutton, what do you think about it?
Well,
Okay,
there's a
we're
lot
not
of
gonna be
children
doing
out there that
Great.
don't have love
The world
and
is
somebody to
filled
care
with
for
you.
them.
Henry
So
Kissinger. I
if
don't
they
know how
see my
much you know about Henry
videos,
Kissinger.
just
That guy's
know
an
that
E.F. Hutton.
don't
there
work
ever
for
was
America. Don't work
There's a
for
lot
anybody
of
that you don't love.
those
You got to
guys
work for somebody. You got to work for
that
yourself.
are the
You got to
brains
take care
behind
of
the
yourself.
faces that we see.
Everything
And
is
most of the
free.
time,
If
the
somebody
best
wants,
E.F.
if someone
Huttons,
says, pay me
no
this
one ever
and I'll
finds out
help
who they
you,
were.
it's a lie. It's a
No one
scam.
ever finds out who those guys are.
It's a
We'll get back to
narcissist
talking
trying to
Patrick
play
in
you.
1 minute, but
Don't
first,
pay
I need
for
to tell
help.
you about Element. Element contains a science-backed electrolyte ratio of sodium, potassium, and magnesium with no junk, no coloring, no artificial ingredients, or any other
Something's
BS.
gonna have
It
to
is a
change.
healthy alternative to sugary electrolyte drinks, and it's how I've started my morning every single day for over 3 years now. You don't need coffee first thing in the morning. Your adenosine system that caffeine acts on isn't even active for the first 90 minutes of the day, but your adrenal system is, and salt acts on your adrenal system. Best of all, they have a no BS, no questions asked refund policy where you can buy it and try it completely.
I'm gonna do it.
Minister
Alright.
and a politician
Yeah.
arrived at Heaven's Gate one day together. St. Peter, after
I always end up,
doing all the necessary
when I get this in cards
formalities,
sometimes,
took them in hand to
I'll
show
take them
where
out
their quarters would be. And he
and
took
redo it again.
to a small single room with a bed, a
And I
chair,
feel like
and
maybe
a
I didn't do it.
table,
Or I did it
and
too soon.
said this was for the clergyman. And the politician was a little worried about what might
Now,
be
when
in
I
store
went
for
to his
him.
library, I was so excited.
And he
Like,
couldn't believe it when St. Peter stopped
what am I
in
gonna
front of a
see? What
beautiful
am I gonna
mansion
do?
with lovely
I felt so
grounds.
overwhelmed. I felt so
Many servants had
tired.
told him that these would be his quarters.
Lauren
And he
Tapia just
couldn't help
made
but
it
ask. He
so
said, "But wait,
miserable.
how
It was always
something- well,
rushed.
how do I get
I
this
gotta get
mansion?
home, I gotta
While
sleep, I
the
gotta go
good
to
and holy man
work.
only gets a
And I'm
single
like,
room.
there's still so many things to
St.
do.
Peter said, "You have
Oh,
to
it's gonna spend
understand
a
how
lot of
things are up
money
here.
and this and
We've got
that. And I'm
thousands
like,
and thousands of clergy. You're the first
oh my God.
politician who ever made it."
It's like you have to be with people that want to learn with you. It's like Lauren Tapia never used to be like that until the people started to show him other shit besides family.
A chair and a table, and said this was for the clergyman. And the
So those
politician was a
people,
little
like,
worried about what might
you're
be
gonna
in
come
store
out
for
soon.
him. And he couldn't believe
Yeah,
it.
you're
And
gonna
when
come
St.
out.
Peter stopped in front of a beautiful mansion.
You're taking you're a homewrecker. You know, you guys are homewreckers. You're making these children suffer because they don't have a father at home. They're hello. Before all this, he chose to have kids. He wanted kids. That's his responsibility. If he doesn't want to take responsibility, he needs to tell my kids. Someone needs to say something. I see something, say something, and I saw something. I'm not the only one. I ain't the only one. These friends are doing these friends and family members. They all fucking knew. Everyone knew. I knew this. That's why I can't be with anybody else because they would be after that person.
couldn't believe it then when St. Peter
It would be magic. It wouldn't be real. It'd be all the sex magic. So I don't want to do anything about it. I rather just no. That's why I just don't do anything. I know. Anybody I meet, it'd be sex magic, and I can't do that. I back off. Nope. So my mom thinks I'm probably hoeing around and whatnot because that's what she wanted me to do in the first place. No. She wants me to kill myself.
I remember the story of the fella here a while ago who was running for Congress as a Republican.
My Uncle Scott is hiding somewhere.
Campaigning, and when the farmer heard he was a Republican, his jaw dropped and he said, "Wait right here." He said, "While I get Ma. She's never seen a Republican before." So he got Ma.
Yeah.
The candidate looked around for a podium to give his speech from. The only thing he could find was a pile of that stuff that Bess Truman took 35 years trying to get Harry to call fertilizer. So he got up on the mound, and when they came back, he gave his speech. End of it, the farmer says, "That's the first time I've ever heard a Republican speech." Candidate said, "That's the first time I've ever given a Republican speech from a Democratic platform."
So all these chosen ones were... What do you mean? What is a chosen one?
I remember the story of the fella here.
This is a good joke.
Did you hear the story about the kid who was outside the Democratic fundraiser selling kittens? When the people came out from the fundraiser, he was holding up the kittens and he was saying, "Buy a Democrat kitten." Well, a couple of weeks later, the Republicans held a fundraiser in the same place. And when they came out, there was the same kid with the kittens. And he said, "Buy a Republican kitten." One of the members of the press who'd seen him there 2 weeks before said, "Wait a minute, kid. You were selling these kittens the last time as Democrat kittens. How come the Republican kittens now?" Kid says, "Because now they got their eyes open."
This is a good joke.
Did you hear the story?
The greatest Memorial Day speech I think I have ever heard. Check this out.
America's cities and towns today, flags will be placed on
He had a
graves and
psychic.
cemeteries. Public officials will speak of the sacrifice and the valor of those whose memory we honor. I have no illusions about what little I can add now to the silent testimony of those who gave their lives willingly for their country. Words are even more feeble on this Memorial Day, for the sight before us is that of a strong and good nation. And if words cannot repay the debt we owe these men, surely with our actions, we must strive to keep faith with them.
And I also do not want my grandkids to serve the military. I do not want my kids to be in the military. Fuck no, hell
It has a
no.
cost. It imposes a
Over
burden.
my dead body.
And just as they, when we
I will
commemorate,
haunt
willing to
every
sacrifice,
fucking body.
so too must we.
Because I did not raise them to kill nobody like that. I did not raise them to be blinded like that. I raised them to help out people.
Flags will be placed on
I raised them
graves and
to
cemeteries. Public
to
officials
have
will
a
speak of
heart.
the sacrifice and the valor
And when with that,
those whose memory we honor.
I'm not done teaching them and showing them
I
that
have no
when you
illusions
have a
about what
heart,
little I
people
can add
will try to
now
destroy that.
To the silent testimony of those who gave their lives willingly for their country. Which reminds me of a story. It has to do with a fellow that fell off a cliff and he grabbed a limb on the way down and there he...
Let's do, oh, and it was 74. Let's do the number 74. No. Oh, yeah, 747 keeps. Let's do 47. Ah, you want me to do 74? All right. 74. And then 47. They want me to do both. But I can't, if I don't have enough time, then...
Are you interested in the meetings of angel number 74? Coming up.
Hey, Eugene here with Psychic Catalyst, helping you uncover insights for a more meaningful...
It may be. On the energetic meaning of angel number 74, angel number 74 receives its powerful vibration from the combined energies of the root numbers 7 and 4. The number 7 is highly mystical and spiritual, telling of depths of wisdom and the ability to channel powers from the realm of spirit. Number 4 is the most grounded and practical root number in numerology. When the energy of number 4 is activated in your life, you will be able to get things done with ease. The vibration of number 4 gives us a sense of purpose, determination, and diligence, allowing us to lay solid foundations for any future effort. When these numbers appear together, it may seem to some that there is a paradox. A high-flying mystical vibration like number 7 may not seem to be compatible with the grounded and practical nature of the number 4. However, they actually complement each other perfectly. Angel number 74 is an expression of master number 11. Angel number 74 can be considered an expression of master number 11 because it can be reduced to the number 11 by adding its digits together. Master number 11 carries one of the highest vibrations known to us, one of inspiration, enlightenment, and spiritual awakenings of the highest order. Your angels use this vibration to awaken your confidence and an inner understanding of your highest potential. As always, call upon the help of your angels and they will be there to assist you with whatever you need to attract the abundance and well-being that you need in your life. Angel number 74 is also a sign that your angels are close by at this time, here to help you no matter what your circumstance. Are you interested in the meanings of angel number 47? The number 4 is the number of diligence, hard work, and laying solid foundations for future endeavor in your life. There is a down-to-earth quality to the number 4 that usually means that your angels are quite literally very near to you at this time. The number 7 is a highly spiritual and mystical number associated with inner wisdom and spiritual enlightenment. When the number 7 is active in your experience, it could indicate the first stirrings of higher consciousness and spiritual enlightenment in your life, which may be accompanied by the appearance of psychic abilities such as clairvoyance, clairaudience, and visionary experiences. When you see angel number 47 appear in your life, it means that you should have no fear if you begin to manifest psychic abilities. Your angels are close to you at this time and they will help you gain the spiritual understanding necessary to develop your new spiritual capabilities. How angel number 47 aligns us with source. Angel number 47 may also be viewed as an expression of master number 11. When seeking the deeper meaning of a multi-digit angel number, you reduce the number to its lowest root number by adding the individual digits together. In the case of angel number 47, you end up with master number 11, the number of great spiritual power and inspiration. Angel number 47 is often indicative of a new and inspiring spiritually based career or calling that is in alignment with source energy and can help bring healing to all of humanity. Silence your doubts and access sanity. It will require hard work and diligence.
When you have auto glass damage, trust Safelite. This dad and daughter were driving when they got a crack in their windshield.
For the double digit 11, the angelic message behind it is, prepare yourself. The journey begins now. The angel number 11 symbolizes the beginning of a spiritual journey. As part of your mission on the material world, the angels and the ascended masters are asking you to work more on your spirituality. It also means you need to focus less on your material life. For a long time, it has been known that numbers have a special meaning that manifests when they are used. There are no coincidences. Every time they appear, there is a spiritual reason behind it.
That's so cool.
The secret number behind 11 is 2. To discover the secret number behind a double-digit number, you take the digits which compose the number and addition them together. 1 plus 1 equals 2. In numerology, the number 2 is associated with benevolence, being empathetic, working with others, and taking responsibility for them. The 2 represents the essence of benevolence. You'll be able to find the true meaning of your life by helping others around you.